Welcome to this week's Ask Dr. Danett, where I answer one woman's health question through the lens of Eastern medicine. Today's question is, why does my digestion feel more off as I get older? Well, this is such an important question because digestion really is the foundation for everything. In Eastern medicine, we don't just look at what or how much you eat, we look at how well your body is able to process, transform, and use what you eat. According to the wisdom of traditional Eastern medicine, digestion naturally changes as we age. Women in particular move through life in cycles of 7 years. These cycles describe predictable shifts in our energy, hormones, and organ systems. One of the foundational texts of Eastern medicine, the Yellow Emperor's Classic of Medicine, describes that after a woman enters her 5th cycle of 7, which is around age 35, the energy of the stomach and large intestine channels begin to gradually decline. These channels are central to digestion. They help us break down food, absorb nutrients, transport nourishment throughout the body, and eliminate what we don't need. When this energy naturally decreases with age, the body may not absorb foods as efficiently or eliminate waste as smoothly. This can show up with things like bloating, gas, sluggish digestion, or feeling like foods you once tolerated no longer work for you. There's also an interesting connection here because the stomach and the large intestine channels travel up to the face, which is why in Eastern medicine, digestion and aging are closely linked, even in how we see changes externally over time. Now, digestion isn't affected just by aging alone. Stress also plays a very big role. In Eastern medicine, digestion is governed by what's called the earth element, which includes the stomach and the spleen. These two energies depend on each other. When we experience things like chronic stress, worry, or mental overload, the spleen energy can become weakened. And when the spleen energy struggles, the stomach struggles too. So digestion becomes affected not just by food, but by things like emotional load, nervous system stress, and how much we're carrying in life. And the list goes on. And for many women, by midlife, there has simply been a lot to digest, literally and figuratively. So if you're noticing digestive changes, it's not just your imagination. It's often a combination of natural aging, stress, and how the body processes nourishment over time. There are 2 key things I often suggest to support digestion as we get older. The first is listen closely to your body. Our bodies usually give us clear signals when something isn't working. Bloating, gas, skin changes, bowel changes. If certain foods consistently don't sit well, don't honor that information and don't just push through it. Second, support digestion gently. Simple things can make a real difference, like digestive enzymes, naturally enzyme-rich foods like fresh pineapples, and or taking a short walk after meals to stimulate digestion. And just as importantly, taking honest stock of how full your plate is, not just with food, but with life. Digestion is deeply connected to our capacity to process what we're taking in on all levels. If this resonates with you, I invite you to explore my Winter Reset Guide, which focuses on supporting digestion and spleen energy with nourishing, warming foods that are easier for the body to absorb, supporting digestion, vitality, and healthy aging. You'll find the link in the description below. And if you have a question you'd like answered in an upcoming Ask Dr. Danett, you can leave it in the comments below. As always, take good care And until next time, love being a woman.